I know you were frustrated at how the officiating went down the stretch there, but you guys pulled it out and it was a big win.
David Stern wonder why the league is losing money. That's why. People pay good money to come watch these athletes play, and they try to take over the fucking game.
Shaq, we're on live. I know. Let me ask you this.
Shaq, man, there are kids watching. Well, it's not like you gave a fuck anyway. Throughout NBA history, there have been times where NBA players might have gone a little too far with what they said or what they did. And for our next clip, when rookies come into the league, it is standard for them to have their rookie duties. But when you don't do those duties, other players punish them, and sometimes their punishments went a little far. Sterling Brown was supposed to provide Giannis towels at his seat every game, and one game he forgot to do just that. So what did Giannis do in response?
So he doesn't know what is coming. I told him he cannot be dunking on foul like that. You know, it's something called karma. You know, you're gonna get it back. So we got a little surprise for Sterling Brown. Got some popcorn in his car. You guys stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. Look, come on. What you do to me, brother? Oh, this is what you get. When you do your rookie duties, man. I need some towels in my seat every game. After every game. Oh, how was supposed to
That's crazy.
Yo, JP, do something, JP. Hey, let me get something, JP. Oh, let me get something. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sterling had it bad. He'd have to go detail his car, but the person who got it worse during all of this was the janitor who had to clean it all up. But possibly the worst punishment for a rookie is what Chris Webber did to Jason Williams. After getting out the airport, the Sacramento Kings were taking the team bus to the hotel. Chris Webber made Jason Williams ride under the bus with all of the luggage. Now, I don't know about y'all, but riding in that small space with little to no ventilation for a 25-minute bus ride would not be that fun. Jason Williams said himself that he was scarred for life after it. I'm surprised they could even get along after this. Next, I don't think we've ever seen something like this, but I think Kyle Lowry here is taking it one step too far.
Founding team in the NBA. Offensive foul. Kyle Lowry. It was an interesting move. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't think I've ever seen anybody try to take their bodies through the guy's legs. You?
That might be the first.
I don't know what that is, but I think the call was correct.
I've seen players try to...
What the hell are you trying to do going into a man's crotch like that? Lowry, man, I know you want to show off the dump truck you got there, but this is not the way. Charles Barkley, now on the TNT crew, but back then, he was a menace. There was a fan heckling him all night long, and you know what he did? He tried spitting on him, but only he didn't hit the fan, he hit a little girl.
And again, Charles will go to the foul line in the background.
The NBA wasn't happy and fined him $10,000. Here's what he had to say about that moment.
There was an incident with you in the NBA that's obviously famous that you really credit with having had a positive impact on you.
The spitting incident.
Forward. Right. I mean, you were, trying to spit on like a heckler who...
I actually wasn't trying to spit on anybody, to be honest with you. When I first got to the NBA, I was angry. Miss Gomez is my high school Spanish teacher.
Whose class you flunked and you didn't graduate?
I flunked that. And I didn't get to graduate. I had to go to summer school. Yeah. So I hated Miss Gomez. I was mad at my dad, because my dad, he came to see me graduate. And they didn't tell me right before I wasn't gonna graduate. So he just kind of reamed me pretty good. And I tell to myself, this is the last time I'm ever gonna let anybody control my life. I'm gonna stick it to Miss Gomez. I'm gonna stick it to my dad. I'm gonna stick to my high school. I'm gonna stick it to everybody and shove it up their face. So my first X amount of years, man, like when I was in college, I was just gonna kick everybody's ass. I was just gonna maul anybody got in my way. And then I get drafted to the NBA. So then I still got the same attitude. And then I forget when the spit incident happened. It was probably my 3rd or 4th year at the NBA. And I remember I got suspended, obviously, and should have. And I remember sitting in a hotel room, and I was like, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you so angry about? You know, the next couple of days, I sit down and I said, okay, it wasn't Ms. Gomez's fault you flunked Spanish, okay? Let that go. And then my dad, I says, hey, it didn't work between your mom and dad. He did fly from LA to Alabama to see you graduate, and you, big dummy, didn't graduate. Okay, that's on you too. Okay, you don't have to be mad at your high school, you flunked Spanish. And then from that day forward, every time I played basketball, I said, just let people see your talent. You don't have to be mad at anybody else.
You know, I thought Charles was gonna apologize or something about it, saying it was a mistake or whatever. But he went into a full-length essay on why he did it. Only Charles would do something like that. For our next clip, Marcus Morris is always known to be doing the most, but what he did here was just way too far. In a preseason game. A freaking preseason game.
And as we start this 3rd quarter, and whoa, hey no, Morris and Anderson had been jawing before the quarter started, and now they're going at it.
It looks more like Morris is going at it.
Yeah. Justin Anderson had Chris Miller.
Oh.
Okay, so he's looking at the elbow, and now watch him.
I don't know if I should laugh at that. Oh, did that just happen?
Justin Anderson was minding his own business guarding Marcus. Now, I don't know if it's because he smelled or something, but he decided to just bop him on the head. That was so uncalled for. Marcus Morris is a menace to society, but there have been way more moments of NBA players going too far.
With Tyson Chandler out of the game, there's no reason to settle. Attack the rim. With Tyson Chandler out of the game, there's no reason to settle. Attack the rim.
And got a great workout. And you dessert right there. Well, I should have gone by then. There, isn't it? Now, lots you can do. You better have that shot blocker looking at him at all times.
Just like Carmelo, you may know the next possession that he's going right, and stopping him is another thing altogether.
I tell you,
Just need a good pat on the backside. Excuse me, Kenny, may I ask you a question?
Whoa, hey, whoa, can I just hey, you got to buy me dinner first. How about running down?
Yeah, that's running down.
From sweeping the 2-time defending champion Lakers.
You're seeing in the Laker defense that allows you to have so much success from the three-point line.
Well, all series long, we've been able to penetrate their bigs, get deep, suck the D in.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
On the perimeter. I think that's his 4th. It is. They're getting a little bit of ice on. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Speedy recovery to you. Thanks for your time.
Well, thank you, Heather. They're 14-6 without him. They've done very well without him. Meanwhile, while I was talking to him, Doc Rivers felt that Josh Smith dribbled it once and then
3 of the NBA. Excuse me, Dragic, may I ask you a question?
What? Oh my God.
Barnes had a Pelican coming up from behind, and the fans alerted him to that, and now a foul is on Buddy Hield. Cousins screaming at Ed Malloy that there should be a technical called. I think they're going to review this. They're going to review it. And here's another look. Oh, for sure. That's. Yeah. Are you kidding me or what? Come on.
That should be a technical.
It will be. All right, we'll be right back.
Half to go, 3rd quarter here in Vancouver tonight. Travel by Doncic, and Doncic getting into it here. Look out now. Hey, this is preseason, guys. And already tempers flare at each other.
Well, man, just playing a physical. He's being aggressive, and Doncic's a little frustrated. Had to push off last time. That time getting called for the foul. Man, taking the ball away. Doncic taking exception to it, but man, not backing off at all. And that's why I said this is somebody that the Clippers.
And there is D'Angelo Russell, 23 years old. He was the 2nd pick.
I'm surprised he didn't get tossed on that. He actually got into the face of the official. Well, there you got it, folks.
And he has been tossed officially.
You know, Here's the drive to the basket. No, tough shot. All right, I didn't really see a lot of contact. Now, he's just going to pop up and get right in the face of him. And then he just continues and...
For them 30 points per first quarter. Oh, there is Giannis from downtown. Oh, look out. Bledsoe. And I'm not sure.
Yeah, he gave Embiid a shot to the back there. Embiid tossed the ball at him, and then Bledsoe returned the favor.
It was a backhander from Embiid.
Yeah, more like a breaking ball. I thought it was a breaking ball from him.
I mean, just so. Oh my goodness! Take that, Robin Lopez! Whoa! And now a technical is going to be called, and Lopez is going to mix it up. Naz Reid.
And Robin Lopez didn't take kindly to Culver's words afterwards.
Yeah. You don't do that. You don't do that. Act like you've done it before.
He said.
Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Wait, do you want to see clips of NBA players where you won't stop laughing? Well, click here. That's NBA players doing the most ridiculous flops. Trust me, it's worth the watch.